Hi, this is G, the apologetic apostle, Dino. Recently, a video by Jindo, one of our colleagues in content creation, was published, featuring a clip of us speaking about some things we wish to apologize for. In order to distract ourselves from this issue, we'll be playing this level of Geometry Dash, The Nightmare by Jax, as recommended to us by a friend. Or, well, not as a friend per se, but more about it later, I suppose, while we discuss this. Jindo's video makes several claims about our character. A particular crime mentioned within the video, the commission of statutory vandalism, was completely accurate, and for this, we deeply apologise. As mentioned in that clip, we drank citrus fertiliser without purchasing it. This was vandalism under Section 52 of the Criminal Law Consolidation Scotland Act 1995, and even if it was not, the offence actually does predate this act under the name of malicious mischief in common law. A number of scholars will try to convince you of a difference between the two, with the idea that malicious mischief can cause speculative damage to property in addition to corporeal stuff, but the idea that vandalism can't has never actually been tested in court, because, why would it be? In any case, yes, for this vandalism, we sincerely apologise. In fact, the clip in Jindo's video was from an earlier draft of the self-same apology that just happened to get leaked as we were doing something very important. And to explain exactly what it was that we were doing, it is vital that we first explain parallel universes. If you already substantially understand this topic, feel free to skip ahead a few moments while I give a brief overview for those who don't know. But first, a word from our sponsor, Organ Oil. If you would like a homogeneous mixture to lubricate your liver, have an effect on your heart, and lubricate your lungs, turn to Organ Oil. This product is a product of oils. Visit the link on screen, organoil.net/gdino, and go outside to try to find a link, or use the one in the description to make your purchase. Thank you, Organ Oil. So yes, parallel universes. A parallel universe is effectively another near-identical world with a few minor alterations that may have occurred over time due to various causes, such as particularly large decisions made by important individuals, or due to activity that may otherwise disrupt the timeline, such as the back transmission of data through time or the transmission of data between parallel universes. For regular viewers of the other G-Dino, who shall henceforth be called G-Dino Prime, someone who does play Geometry Dash without the use of practice mode as we have enabled here, it may seem odd that we insist on calling ourselves G-Dino also. We sound nothing like him. But it is worth considering the idea that particularly large decisions made by important individuals can construct a new parallel universe. In the world in which we exist as G-Dino, our parents moved to Scotland during the prior periods to our birth, hence why we understand the basics of Scots law and speak with this accent. Notably, this parallel universe is 4 steps away from your own. You may see Panacoic 2012 SM64-Watch for Rolling Rocks -0.5x A presses, round brackets, commentary, close round brackets, square brackets, outdated, close square brackets. First published in 2016, 13 minutes and 2 seconds to 13 minutes and 32 seconds. For more information on why this is important. Super Mario 64 logic is usually different to the logic of reality, but there is a shocking similarity in the way that movement is handled with respect to checking for floors, and we wish to really widen the scope of the apology for the act, something so absolutely awful as committing a crime, so we might submit to YouTube across various universes. Speed for this was generated by using the fact that, although there are 21,600 minutes of arc in a circle, totaling to 15 days, only one half day is represented in a clock face, allowing the information to reach speeds of several times the speed of light, breaking physics and allowing it to fly between the universes. Unfortunately, there was a slight imprecision in our measurements, which lets my apology being received by Jindo instead of being uploaded to YouTube. Jindo's video is extremely interesting. Our friend, as identified earlier in this video, G-Dino Prime, truly is a crook and a criminal, whose derivative content makes for a very fun subversion of expectations and expressly noted in a video that previously referred to the person as G-Dino Prime, and is created using manifold cheats. And to that end, my thoughts are the same as Jindo's. Let him never go unpunished. In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that it has cleared up some of this confusion, and indeed hope that you find it in your heart to accept our apology. This is a pretty fun level though, and we will be recommending it to our friends. G-Dino Prime really does have pretty strong taste in art considering his truly abhorrent and inconceivably evil actions. Hope to see most of you again in the future, and for those in G-Dino Prime's world watching this on his channel, it is up to you to enforce whatever penalty you see fit upon this crook. May your enactment of my will be swift, merciless, and cruel. Thank you.